Hey guys, so today I want to talk about what I believe is one of the most common issues with AirPods, and AirPods owners continue to report that some AirPods, when you're charging them, you see that one AirPod is fully charged and the other one says low battery. Now, let me know if you've ever encountered this issue, right? You're charging your AirPods basically all night. You take them off the charger, you take them with you on the road, you put them in your ear, and all of a sudden you get the prompt from the actual platter here saying one AirPod is about to die, the other one is at 100%. And it almost seems impossible because you've been charging both of them all night inside of the case. Well, after years of using AirPods, I've noticed that this is a common issue a few months after I purchased my AirPods, and I think I finally figured out why this could be happening, and I wanted to share the details with you guys in this video. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, as always, if you would like to stay up to date with the latest iOS news and Apple software updates, of course, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you turn on those notifications so that you don't miss another episode. Now, first I want to talk about software because, of course, software plays a huge role on how battery percentage is being displayed on your iPhone. So, of course, if you pop your AirPods open here, you get the platter showing you what the battery percentage is when you connect your AirPods to your iPhone. So we have 100% for the AirPods, 100% for the case. Now, if I pop one AirPod out of the case, we should get individuals. So the one that's outside is 100%, the one that's inside is 100 plus charging, and of course the case is at 100%. But if you have the widget for the actual battery percentage, if these numbers do not match the platter, then this is most likely a software issue that you're just seeing, and the battery is actually okay. And then you see here that the battery shows 100%, so it looks like we're good. If I put the AirPod back in the case and everything shows 100% as it should for the case as well, then we're good to go. There is no software issue. However, if these numbers do not match, and when you pop your AirPods in your ear after charging them basically all night and you get a low battery percentage on either one of the AirPods, let me show you what I did. Now, as I mentioned, this usually happens months down the road after using my AirPods. And keep in mind, when you take your AirPods out of the case, you put the case back in your pocket. In your pocket, there's lint. In your pocket, in your jeans, whatever it is that you're wearing, you may find lint, and lint gets in the connection and it gets inside the AirPods case. Sometimes, believe it or not, a lot of dust and debris can get in there. And if you take a look in there, you see these connections inside of the case. These have to be clean in order for your AirPods to actually make a proper connection when you drop them inside of the case for charging. So these two connections here actually make connection with those in there. And when you pop them in there, you plug them in to charge. If there's not a clear connection, then of course that AirPod will not plug in or charge correctly when you pop them in the case. And there's no warning from AirPods letting you know, hey, one side's not charging, but the other one is. And I've noticed that over time, as I use my AirPods, I've noticed that sometimes I get some lint in there, I get some dust in there from using the AirPods all the time. And what I did is before cleaning them out, I used air to clean it out, right? A spray or a can of air to clean them out. Same air that we use for computers, right? The compressed air cans. I used that to clean them out. And I also use a simple Q-tips in order to clean those connections inside of the case. So what I use is a cleaning solution, just like this one. I sprayed it lightly on the tip of the actual Q-tips. I opened up the case and I dabbed in there. I did not move it around. I just simply dabbed in there. You don't want to go ahead and move it around too much because you could break the connection. Just keep that in mind. I just dabbed in there and I've noticed that it was actually dirty in there. It was dusty, and when I sprayed it with the air, it was actually dust in there as well. So what you want to make sure is that you clean your AirPods on, I want to say, monthly basis. Just make sure you look in there, make sure the connection is nice and clean, so when your AirPods make the connection as you drop them in there, you get a proper connection. And then when you plug in your AirPods to charge overnight, the very next day they should be at 100%. Now, one thing I also did was use the battery completely on my AirPods after cleaning them. So I've used all the battery on both AirPods and the case itself, and then plugged it into charge to 100 with no interruption. And I have to say, from this point on out, I have not encountered this issue any longer, where one AirPod will say that it's low on battery and the other one says 100 plus the case. Now, of course, there's also software issues, as I mentioned before, but if you can give this a try, let me know what your results are in those comments down below. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.